Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Fatima. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. Those of you that's been commenting, that's been subscribing, that's been liking, I want to thank all of you for commenting and subscribing. Also, I got a text today of someone that was thanking me for saving their savings, which that made me so happy. Right now it's 11, almost 12 o'clock at night. And when I got that, it gave me that made me so happy that I wanted to make another video. Also, I wanted to say that savings takes a lot of hard work to do, because when you save, people think by saving and then saving the money and then later on spending it, that is saving. That's not saving. I don't want to be rough or cruel to anyone, but I didn't get to where I am today by spending my money. Also, all my children, I've teach them from when they were little that they needed to save, and all my children, thank God, they're all doing good. My two youngest kids, they're 21 and 22. They bought their homes, and they're not even married. They rented them out. Also, I have my daughter, and she's doing really well. She's bought a out in the country 2 acres, and she's always budgeted. She's seen how I always budgeted, and she is following my footsteps, and she's doing really well. What I'm doing here, I'm trying to help out. Not only it's making me happy by doing the videos, because I don't feel stressed anymore or with anxieties. I feel happy again, because if I can help 2 or 3 people, to me, I'm already blessed by that. So I really, really want to show you guys. It's going to take me some time, because when you start saving, you don't do things right away. So I have a lot of good ideas to show you guys of ways to save and things to do, but I can't just by having 3 weeks of savings, I can't show you a lot of things. I've already showed you by money that I wasn't using, but I put into good use. Instead of wasting it, I put into good use, which was, if you looked at my other videos, you would see that I took $200 from my food budget, which I wasn't using. It was just sitting there. And I paid a challenge. And with that money and a little bit of extra money, I invested it again into a other investment. So that's, in order to get far, you have to make a little bit of sacrifices. And if things that we don't need, we shouldn't buy. I mean, this is just my opinion. I mean, I don't want to make anybody mad. I'm just trying to help to see if people that really, really want to save and get somewhere, that what they need to do. You can't be also someone that is going to not have a little bit of fun. We all have to have fun, but you just can't be having fun, buying, going out to eat, doing all these things, and that's where the money all goes. So I'm sorry for telling you guys this, but I really want to give you guys some encouragement. If you really want to save, this is the way to do it. Right now, we are going to count my money that I have saved for this video, which is 100. And let me put the 100 here. We can just start doing it so it can go fast. 50. So 150, 2, 4, 6, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So that is 250, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That is 300. Let me put this up here. 300. 310, 15, 20, and 25. So we have $325. Okay, so let me see here. I have just a little bit of cents. I don't have too many this time, but like I said, every little penny counts. And if you really want to save, this is the way to do it. Every penny, every quarter, every dime, everything counts. So we put that there. And I do have plans for all my challenges. So when I get to a point to exchange it, I will show you what I'm going to do with investing it again into something else. Okay, so now we are going to start with my purple binder, but I also have two more new ones because this bottom one here, for whatever reason, when it's too full, it doesn't want to close. So I had to put some of the envelopes from here to over here. And maybe it was my fault because I decorated them, but I just wanted to be a happy, to be saving, but I want to be happy showing you guys that you need to have a good self-esteem. You need to have happiness if you really want to go forward in life. And not to hurry. You need to start from the bottom to work yourself up to the top. So, okay, one of the things that I wanted to show you was this. Even though I did not waste the money, I invested it into my one of my funds, one of my challenges. I took $200 from my food budget. Well, today I'm going to pay 100, which was the 100 that I owed. I'm still gonna owe 100, but I'm also gonna stuff. I'm gonna say another 20. But next time that I do a sinking fund, I will finish paying myself off, because even though I borrowed from it, but it's just like when you borrow from the bank, you need to pay back. Well, this is how I'm going to show you guys that when you do take money from somewhere to do something, it's always good to pay yourself back plus give yourself extra. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 320, but I still owe 100 to myself. So today I'm going to put 320, and next sinking fund that I fill, I will finish paying myself off the $400. So right now I'm going to put here on my, just to record it. So today I put, I'm not going to put the 100 that I put because we already had that 100 in. I'm just going to add the 20. So right now we are supposed to have 420. I'm just going to put 420 because I do know that I need to pay it back, and I don't want to just deduct it and then put it back. We'll just put 420. This is how I work it, but I know that I've got to pay myself back next time. 100. Now it's not going to be 200. As you see right here, it says 200. I'm going to cross that off, and I am going to put 100. So next sinking fund that I stuff, I will pay myself back $100, and I will also add extra. Because just because we borrowed, just because we paid back, we still need to add, since I'm stuffing the sinking funds. Even if it's $10 or $5, we still have to add something if we want to go forward and not backwards. Because to me, borrowing and taking money out, and then just putting, for example, the next sinking fund, add $20 or $10, you're not going forward because you've already used that money when you would have been ahead. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, if I'm explaining myself right, but this is how I do it, and it works for me, and I'm never behind. So next time we'll pay ourselves back maybe another 120, and that way we're forward instead of coming backwards. Okay, so moving along, we're going to start up with stuffing our challenges, which right now I have on self-care, I have 100 on self-care, and I'm going to add another $10 for self-care. So now we're going to have 110 on self-care. So we have $110 on self-care. And if you guys hear that noise, it's my husband trying to put clothes in the dryer. So yeah, he probably didn't know that I was filming. Yes, so next it is for my church. And we are, I have $34 right now. I think I'm just gonna pass this time on the utilities, which is from the church. Next, it is my Lowe's Visa. And I don't think I explained to you, I have my visas, but it's not that I'm wasting money on them. It's like this visa, it is from our business, and everything that we buy for the homes, let's say that somebody had left and they left the house with some damages, we usually use our Lowe's Visa that has a 5% discount, and sometimes they give us a little bit more than 5%, and we're going to what we do is we use the Visa to buy our material, and then we pay it back as we can. If we can pay it all at once, we do. If we can just pay half of it, we do. But I don't waste on buying things that I don't need. If my visas, there's a reason behind them. If we use them, it's for that. It's because of the fact that we need it for one of the houses. So I'm going to be putting 100 in, let's see, did I stuff it already? Yes, I did. So it's 110 that we are going to be putting on it. But every month I do make a payment. But what I want to do is I want to collect enough to be able to give a whole lump sum and either finish paying it or paying the majority of it. It just depends on what we can do at the time that we're making a payment. Next, on debt, I have my Visa for Bank of America, and I have, let's see, 100, 50, 70, and 80, and I'm going to add another 50, which right now we have for Bank of America, which this one here too, all my insurances, all my electric, everything goes into that Visa, and then I make every month, let's say, a lump sum, maybe 1,000 or 2,000, whatever I can come up with, and to pay it. But everything goes into my Bank of America Visa. So right now we have 100, 150, 200, and 220, 230. I feel that it's better to do it that way because I just make one payment and I don't ever have nothing. I don't have to worry about anything being late because I am going to be 58 and my mind isn't as good as it was when I was young. So, yeah, that's what we have right now. I think I'm going to be later on, I'm going to be recording it because it's going to take too long. So, on my emergency, for savings for my emergency, I have $100, which is 100, and I am going to add another 10. So now we're going to have $110 for emergency. Next, and if you see the little dog that just crossed by, that is my beautiful Bella, and I love that dog. We all love her. She's just the best. She's a good companion, and since I'm home and retired, she's just like my baby. So we've already filled our food, which, like you said, like you know, it's $100 that I still owe next time. For birthdays, I'm going to add a 20 because my son's birthday is coming up, and we have $110, and I'm going to add a 20 because my son, which 120, 130, which my son's birthday is June 23rd. Mine is May 17th, but usually we just go out to eat on my day, and my kids just usually buy me a little present. But I usually give my kids $50 or $100 so that they can do whatever they want to do. So we'll see how much I'll give them this time, and which, like they say, they don't need it because they both work and everything, but it's just, I like to give a little bit to my kids. Next is my $5 challenge, and we have $60 here. I'm going to count that up, which is 20, 40, and 60. So what I'm going to do, since I have a lot of, because I did open up another challenge folder, I need to do a little bit on each one. So we'll see how much we can stuff today. So I have 20, 40, 60, and 65. So today for my $5 challenge, which the $5 challenge, also when I get ready, I'm going to use this money to invest again into another challenge. But right now, we're just going to collect until I'm ready to do that. I want to show you guys that by moving money around, you can make your money by doing that. Next, I'm going to, this is Disneyland, my Disneyland vacation, which we are going to be taking, if nothing goes wrong, at the end of the year in December. We have 1,155, so I have 1,000 in the bank, which this is prop money, 100, 20, 40, 50, and 55. So we have $155, and we are going to stuff today. Let's see how much we're going to stuff today. I'm going to stuff a $20 bill. So that means we're going to have 1,000, 100, 20, 40, 40, 60, 75. So we're going to have 1,175. So I'll just put here $1,175. Okay, so next we are going to Okay, so next is for Christmas, and we still have a long ways for Christmas, and I have $100 for Christmas, so I'm going to add a 10 for Christmas for $110. So we will record it later. So for $110 that we have for Christmas, which we still have a while to get to Christmas, and I'm sure we'll save enough for Christmas. Okay, so next, let me see here. I have stuffed this one. Let me check this one here first, because we are going to be doing little by little, one time doing one. It just depends on how much money I have, because there's a lot of things that I want to do, but we are going to do little by little. So this one was my last challenge that I did. So we're gonna skip this one here, and this one here. Let's see, which one is this one here for? My anniversary. And let's see. Okay. What I want to do is, since I am giving a giveaway for the 1,000 subscribers, I want to make sure that I fill this one first before I fill any other one. I have $20 so far for the 1,000 subscribers, and I do want to fill it. So whenever you guys are ready with 1,000 subscribers, I will be ready with the money too. So today we are gonna put $10. I want to make sure that I stuff this one first, because this is very important to me that I give back to my subscribers. And every time that you subscribe, don't you worry, your name right away goes into the I have a jar, and it goes into the jar. So right away, when I get a subscribe, right away I put it into the jar. Okay, so my anniversary, I'm gonna put a $5 bill to anniversary, because this year we are going to go to Mexico for my birthday and anniversary. So, and the reason why we are going is because when we came back, Volaris, because we go through Volaris, they gave us a 80% discount on the tickets. So we booked it right away for May. And we do have a little bit of business that we have to do there. And that's one of my plans that I really want to, when I get ready to go, that I am going to budget with Mexican money, and I'm going to show you guys and make a little bit of videos of how we go and buy, and how much the people make, and how they are able to survive there. With that, I want us to thank God that we live in even though everything is expensive, but we live in USA, which in a good America, because over there people, they work so hard, and the heat, and they don't make that much. But I will explain that on the video when I get ready to do it, so that you guys can understand that we should be thanking God for everything, or thanking whoever you want to thank, that we are in this country, and that we are able to, we all pay bills, we all do that, but we're able to pay bills, we're able to save, while other people, they can't save because the money goes, because they don't make enough money. So we will talk about that when the time comes. And let's see, this is for my desk. I really need a desk. As you see, I'm here at my table, which I like being out here because it's kind of wide where I can move. I do need my space. So, but I still want to get a desk. So I'm going to today put $10 for my desk, which we have 20, 30, 40, 50, and $60. So we have $60 for my desk, which, I mean, I don't need nothing real expensive, but I do need something, and I do need a desk and a chair. So that's what this is for. We've already done the giveaway. Well, my car is basically new. It's got only 19,000 miles on it, and I had seat covers on it. And with time and the heat, the seat covers got really bad. So I just threw them away, and right now I have a towel. So this is going to be my first stuffing, and I do want to get, like I said, I could buy it, but I'd rather save for it instead of taking money from somewhere else. I'd rather just save for it, and it makes me happy being able to save for it. So, and I can wait. It's not something that's an emergency that I have to come up with right away. So right now, $10 is a good amount, and I haven't filled this one out yet. And another thing that I want to do. Next, we only have, let's see, we still have a little bit left. Let's just do this one here. And like I said, we're going to be vice versa, filling them. I'm going to pay attention to which ones I filled. And because, I mean, money, especially when you're in a tight budget, and I'm not just saying this for me, but I'm saying this for anybody that's in a tight budget. Just budget what you can, and one time budget for a certain amount of envelopes, and another time budget for other envelopes. So you don't have to budget all at once and fill up everything at once. You don't have to. And, you know, and don't worry about it. If you can't, you can't. You do what you can. So for my husband, this is for my husband, I'm going to give him a $5 bill for my husband. And my husband now has $25, which right now he really doesn't need anything. We came from Mexico not that long ago, and we are trying to budget for some trips, because the reason is because we're getting old. We've worked all our lives. We were able to save to start up our business, and even though we're still budgeting, we still have to save, because like I said, we still have bills, and I still have to budget my money to pay my bills, even the business bills. So still, we still have to do that. So I still budget, like I said, and but we do want to be able to be taking trips from now on, because we are getting older, and you know, this is our time. This is our time to travel and do what we need to do, but we are going to be budgeting for it. My pets, this time I'm going to skip. They have $45, and really they have their food. So right now they really don't need nothing. So I will skip until next time. And entertainment, we really don't go out much, but I guess I'm going to skip it this time, because we really don't go out much, and pretty much like I said, my freezers are full. So anything that we crave to eat, I usually make it. Usually, like, we make barbecues on Sunday after church, and I usually make what my kids crave. And if it's something that I don't have, then I just go and buy. So right now, pretty much what they've been craving, we have. So I'm just gonna skip this one. I am going to fill my goal for the washing machine and dryer, which, like I said, my husband says that the new washing machine, it's the newer ones, are working a little bit better. He's been messing with the cycles, and he's got it to work where I guess it's doing good. But I still say that it takes way too long, and we are wasting a lot of money on the electric. Which my electric bill isn't that high, but I think if I was to buy another one, we could cut it quite a bit. But this is the goal, to save for it. But if in case we don't want to save for it, we don't want it at the end of the challenge, we'll just invest it into something else. So I am going to put another 10. Right now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 40, 150. So now we have 150 towards my goal of the washing machine and dryer, which it's not a big hurry that we're doing this because of the fact that, I mean, we still have everything working, and even though it takes forever, but it works. Clothing, I'm gonna pass it this time because with clothing, let me see what else do I have here. But really, clothing, we don't really need clothing, and we still have a little bit. I might as well do it, so we'll make $100 today. I kind of look at it and I'm like, should I skip it? But today would be $100, so yeah, let's just do that. We're just going to put a $10, and we will have $100 today on clothing, which, like I said, if we don't need it, I always invest it into something else. So we are going to put a 10, and we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 100. So we have 100 already. So it's good that I did it. I guess I'm happy that we reached $100. So that's good. On my health, I'm going to, going to give a $10 for health. And I just need it for like a copay, or if I go get my medication, which every month I have to get my medication for my diabetes. So I think it's just $10 that I usually spend for that. So for the bottle, so here's 50, 70, 80, 90, and 95. So we have $95 for medication, and that's going good. Car tags, which I have it under maintenance for the car tags, and I'm going to give a $10 because I'm just gonna need this for next year, or when my husband needs oil for the cars and the truck, when he needs oil and air filters and all that. We have it prepared already, but my tags were paid already, so we're gonna use it for next year if there's anything, which I'm sure there is, because we only my husband only does change the oil every 3,000 miles. So we have a cruise that I want to go on. So I am going to stuff a $10 today. Let me see. Let's see, you know what? I'm going to skip this one and do the gas, because next time I have more money, we'll do this one. I am going to make a note of things that I did not, like the envelopes that I did not stuff, and we will stuff them next time. Because money, like you see, money goes and fast. So I'm just going to put a $10 bill on gas. And the reason why I'm putting a $10 bill is because if you see my videos, you already know that the reason why I do that is because I don't work, and we do live close to all the stores and grocery stores, to the gas, to everything. I mean, some of the restaurants we have here, they're still opening some here where we live. So I really don't go out much. And if I do, it's only like 30 minutes away. So, I mean, my car is not full right now. It was full last time, but it's about maybe a quarter less than full. So I really don't need to be filling it a lot. So I still have the money from the last stuffing. So $20, $30, and $40. So we have $40 for gas. So this is how I work it. I work with what I have. I just want to tell you guys that, I mean, no matter if you have, if you're like in a really low and tight income, don't worry. Even if you put like today, you saw me, I had 300 and I forgot, but 300 and something dollars. And I had to pay myself back because that's something that I want to go forward. And if then once I pay back the $100, and if I need to use it again for something else, I will and pay myself back. But if I do that, I'm only going to be investing. If I use that money for something, it's going to be to investing and paying myself back plus more when I put money back into the envelopes. So when I stuff, that's the right word. Sometimes words don't come to my head as easy. I mean, with all the issues that I've been running across and all the problems that I've been having, and thank God that I at least think straight, somewhat. Anyways, so I want to thank everybody. I really do. If my videos help anybody, I would like to know, and it makes me happy when I can help, even if it's 3 or 4 people. To me, I'm already blessed as it is by helping someone, and it makes me happy, and it makes me with more. It makes me want to do more, wants me to show you guys more, to be able to help you guys in saving. And there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be coming up, things that I want to show you guys, but it's going to take some time to build up my funds to be able to show you guys that. So, but there is going to be really interesting things coming up. So if you really like my channel, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. And also, like the Mexicans say, échale ganas at 1,000 subscribers. So do your best for us to reach the 1,000 subscribers so that we can give giveaways. And because I want to give back to you guys, what you guys give to me, the pleasure you guys give to me, I want to give back to you guys. So we will see you on next video. Goodbye.